It's week 4 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Kenneth Walker, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Seahawks and the Panthers. All that and more coming up next.
PA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked...
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that. But he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
The play fake. Now Young. And Rudolph has it left side. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone. This time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Now Young.
On target to his man, Likely.
And out of bounds right around the 20.
From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Young. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive.
They'll be led out by the former Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
And what made him great in college makes him promising here early in his rookie year in the NFL. The ability to change things up on the fly to see a play breaking down and improvise. Whether that's taking the check down option, buying time out of the pocket, or even running with it himself. He's got a sharp mind and an ability to make something out of nothing.
Back to Walker on first down.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And going right back to Walker.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down. Straight ahead, Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. 20! And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. They give them 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He targets Ingram for another grab.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. That time a 9-play drive.
And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
To throw, Young. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Young off the play fake. He'll buy some time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Young going to give to Brooks.
Ooh, with a juke. And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Young to throw it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Young. And the pressure gets to him again.
Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, it's Young. Able to the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
How about this? A fistful of sacks already. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. What an incredible start for this defense. If they keep this pace up, they could be looking at an all-time performance.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. Yeah. Football 1st and 10.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's complete to Baker.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down.
These two teams all tied after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Pulled in at the 24. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Young to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brooks.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Throwing. Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now Young.
Completes this one to Pickens.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Young now.
A little short one there, caught by Likely.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Once again, it's Brooks.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7. But they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
Here's Young. And this is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Walker now on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. He'll look to throw. That one taken in by Corley. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Walker trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Young now from the 50.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Complete to Likely.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now here's Young.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Now 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw, Young. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Again, it's Young.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Young will set to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
They'll throw again. Young. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll get you down the coast.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On the counter, it's Walker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? when the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second and a couple. Walker with another carry.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers 16. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Walker.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Young. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. Young off the play fake.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Back to throw here.
This completes to Corley.
It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 1 now.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Back to Walker on first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter.
2nd and 7. Now a run with Walker.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Out of his end zone, Young.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Got an open man. It's Pickens.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Young to throw it.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And that's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game.
That is caught.
And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16.
So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Young.
On target to his man, likely.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Go.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Throwing, Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown! From 6 yards away.
And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. The Young's going to throw for this.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more.
Hey, Crespo, what's up?
Deficit a bit further. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. 167 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They're going right back to Walker.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. 5
points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Hand off here to Walker.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
They'll run again.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it?